Matt, team returns home, playing all right. The results weren't quite there. Last night, it certainly looked like the team was about to take the corner. A good game against Salmon Arm, but an overtime loss, and you were able to carry that through into a huge emotional victory here tonight. What are some of your thoughts about the way the weekend went in terms of how the team was able to get 3 out of 4 points against two very good hockey teams?
Yeah, I mean, I just love our commitment. Last week we worked hard in practice, and after doing a deep dive with the coaching staffs, our biggest miss was our puck care. How we took care of the puck both in the offensive zone and on rushes, and then also our insistency on wanting to cheat on the wrong side of the puck in the offensive zone. And so over the last 2 games we've given up maybe 5 or 6 odd man rushes. We've really limited those chances against, and it's helped us. It's helped our D have a tighter gap. We've been more physical and more competitive, and what it leads to is out shooting teams, coming out ready to play, and people don't really expect that from us. And so I feel like we deserved a better fate against Salmon Arm. 8 minutes of 3-on-3 hockey is not fun, and we got through it, but to win 3 of 4 at home when we had 2 of our biggest crowds of the year, it comes at a good time.
Parents' weekend is always a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes you get the best of a group, sometimes you don't. Depends on how things are going, but this certainly seemed to be well-timed towards the end of November, and the team certainly rallied around what that looked like. How did it feel for everybody?
And we have locals, but we have a lot of international guys as well, and so I think having family, even though mom and dad might not get the right reception that they want after being away for a few months, I know that the boys truly enjoy having mom and dad around and being spoiled a little bit and being taken care of and getting a little extra food. So, in the past, I know family weekend or parents weekend has maybe brought in maybe a little bit of individuality, but really proud of how they dug in and played a team game this weekend for both games.
This is a pretty amazing story for Colton Jugnath. His last start was November 9th of 2024, which is over a calendar year. Chatting with Ryan Holweg, hadn't had a whole ton of practice time yet. He goes in there, black pads look great with those black jerseys. He stops 23 of 25 for a huge win for the group. I mean, what can you say about that?
He went through a tough injury. He had surgery last January, kind of had been sitting on the sideline ever since, just rehabbing. Went to camp, in the fall, but wasn't ready, and the team he went to wasn't prepared to wait for it. So, it just so happened we had a 20-year-old goalie here that maybe we didn't get what we thought out of him, but Brendan was a guy that showed up and worked every day, and then Max was a goalie that was recruited from our previous regime that came in and wasn't what we'd expected. So to find Colton, a local kid, a kid that's had success in the BCHL as a 20-year-old, really just came in and settled things down. He's got great hands. He catches and deadens a lot of pucks with his hands, and he's really bought in. Only 4 days in, but he's really bought into our goalie coach Lyle Mass' theories and principles, and he stood on his head tonight.
Congratulations on the win. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Deegan, what a great weekend. I mean, over 5,000 people made their way through the doors this weekend. You guys earned a point last night against Salmon Arm, and a pretty gutsy win tonight to end that winless streak, and you had a pair of goals. It's family weekend, parents and friends and family here. I mean, how do you sort of digest what this weekend means to yourself and the group?
I think the boys fought really hard. Parents being here, helps us, motivate, show the parents what we got. It was good. Pucks in, pucks out. It was good.
Well, and it's one of those things too where people forget we're almost at the end of November. Some of these guys, Europeans especially, they haven't seen their family in person since maybe September, maybe even August.
Yeah.
So how important at this time of the year was it for them to be able to make the trip out here, and it seemed to refresh the group?
Yeah, it's huge. They love it. They love to see their family. They don't get to do that much, so it's good for them.
You guys came in on a bit of a streak on the power play, 6 for 17 last weekend in Alberta. That scored a nice, well, it wasn't a pretty one, I guess, but an important power play goal here today. What have you seen improvements on when it comes to the power play?
When we pass the puck, I think we create opportunities for other guys to get open and put the puck in the net, which has helped us a lot. So yeah.
Personal standpoint for you, game's first star thanks to the pair of goals. Yesterday, your sister sang the national anthem. I mean, you're from here. It has to mean a lot. What does it mean to you personally to be able to participate in a huge weekend like this?
Yeah, it's huge. I love my family, and for them to come out and support me every home game is awesome. Being Indigenous, I got a lot of family in town here, so it's really good, yeah.
Congratulations on the win. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.